NBA. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldrich will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics. I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So the Nets starting five. Harris is out there with Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Schroeder in at the point. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every.
Harden with it. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Harris kicks to Harden. Launches a three. They get it back. And Jordan gets it to go.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Caldwell Pope outside. The three from LeBron. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Kuzma, that's good.
Take some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Harden the pass to Irving. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LeBron against Brown to the paint and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
James kicks to Gasol. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Schroeder against Harden. Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
But there was a good back and forth between these teams last year, if you remember. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by the Nets. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And here is LeBron following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jordan finds Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 8. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Gasol. Over Irving. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
Shot clock at 3, and that one's good. Schroeder.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Nets leading by 8. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. The tray. And James pulls it down.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
The pass to Schroeder. Inside, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden has a wide-open look, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 6 points for James Harden. Now James. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kuzma kicks to James. Over to the left wing. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the dunk by James.
Oh, man, the all-around game of James. Capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor, like right there.
Harden outside. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 8 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
So, for Los Angeles. Well, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And right now for Brooklyn, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
Now here's Harrell. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Here's Matthews. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Harden. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Horton Tucker. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Nets leading by 12. Chioza scanning the floor. Dishes it to Harden. Jordan the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. There's Chioza. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Down low, here's Matthews. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in assists and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Nets leading by 11. Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. Chioza passes to Shamet. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Here's Harrell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Chioza passes to Harden. Here's Chioza. Covered by Morris. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Caruso. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Caruso at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to the Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's Chioza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From 12 feet out. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Inside, Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Chioza. Pass to Harden. Matthews with the steal. Pass to Caruso. Back to Matthews. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Launches it. Here's Harrell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass. Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
One shot.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. She's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Now here's Harrell. He's got 7. And there's the pass to Caruso. That one, no good. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Harrell's got 9.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Pass to Shamet. There's the feed to Vonleh. That one good for 2. And the Nets lead by 8.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Harrell at the elbow. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And with toughness and physicality, Harrell can simply overpower opponents offensively.
Harden against Matthews. Lets it go with a 3. Harden, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action after this word. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Matthews. Morris is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. So it's the Lakers now. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Here's Caruso. Here's Morris. Vonleh with the rebound.
Oh, no. Sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers, trailing by 5. Passes it to Morris. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Brooklyn making some changes. Brown comes in for Landry Shamet, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Brown against James. And it's Brown missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And here's Irving following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Harris drives in. Vonleh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Vonleh.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
And here is LeBron, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Brown with the drive, and Gasol sends it back.
Got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And both free throws good for Kuzma. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. And that one hits back iron.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
James looking it over. Shoots over Brown. James, no good.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Schroeder. Irving can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is given. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
That's good from Harris. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Harris's shot is good.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6 over Brown. And the shot is long.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
A nice shot by Jordan.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
Lakers trail by 5. James with it. The pass to Kuzma. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving passes to Jordan. Lets it go from deep, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got 11.
His three-point shot does not let him down. One of the many ways Irving affects the game.
Schroeder, left side, the 3 from LeBron, buries it from three-point range. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Take a look at the numbers for James. 9th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Here's Chioza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lets a floater go. The shot misses. Lakers trail by 3. Kuzma outside. Pass to James. Leaner from distance, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 11 points in the game.
James strokes it well from there. I mean, his shot is cash right there. You got to respect it.
Here's Chioza. Pass to Harris. Kicks to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
LeBron, no good. Brooklyn's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And so he hits both. Now Schroeder, he picked up 24 points in their last one against Minnesota.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from James. Brown outside. Nets passing it around. Here's Chioza. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And they take the lead. Kuzma's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
To the right side. Here's Chioza. He's guarded by Schroeder. Chioza's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's James. He's got 13. It's stolen by Brown. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded close. Count it.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Here's Chiosa. To the paint. Here's Jordan. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's a look at some numbers for DeAndre Jordan.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Here's Caruso. Sweet little floater.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Outside Irving. Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Morris.
Look at Morris use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Brooklyn's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. James against Irving. Passes it to Harden from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Now here's James. 17 points in the game, and they're able to recover. Morris kicks to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. High arcing shot. Great D that time from Jordan. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Yep, it counts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
James finds Harrell. Morris right side. Over Jordan. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Nets leading by 5. Shamet the pass to Irving. Vonleh with it. From the low block, and the shot goes down. Vonleh's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Harrell. 11 points in the game. To the middle, and stolen by Vonleh. Irving against Harrell. The shot's good. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
And right now, Irving is percolating. I mean, he's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Time for the percolator.
Here's James. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. LeBron's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better at handling the basketball than Kyrie Irving?
If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
he's just another level player at that position of the ball.
You said no. Did you forget about Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, and Steph Curry? Listen, Kyrie Irving is a guy you can always compare to.
Okay.
That those guys don't exist.
All right, my bad. You're right.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Lakers trail by 7. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Schroeder. Kuzma can't get it to go. Nets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Schroeder outside. And Jordan sends it back.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And it's Schroeder missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Harden. That one doesn't go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. It's up a 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact and getting to the line, and Harden has an endless number of ways to shoot.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Harden.
Look, he's always a league leader in free throw attempts. Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. Back to Schroeder. For the three. Hands it from downtown. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 18. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Harden. Rejected by Gasol. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship. Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 16. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And now, let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
On the wing, Harris, guarded by Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Harris. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Irving after the basket by the Lakers. There's Brown with the 3. Harris inside, covered by LeBron. Harris, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Nets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. Los Angeles making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Schroeder dishes to Gasol. Back to Schroeder. Over Harden. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Wesley Matthews picks one up. The Nets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Chioza's checked in. So he gets them both. So it's the Lakers now. 7-point differential. Schroeder against Harden. Harrell kicks it over to Schroeder.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
Here's Chioza. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Schroeder. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Outside Matthews. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. There's the pass to Harden. The 3. Let's keep it alive. Jordan's shot is off.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Loads it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Harden surveying the D. To the inside. And it's Brown missing. Second chance shot. Here's Jordan. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Jordan's got 16 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jordan against Harrell. Back to Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
It's good from Schroeder. So for the Nets, Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Brown. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Chioza. Pass to Harden. Shoots over Schroeder. Harden's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Chioza passes to Harden, and he gets the bucket. Harden's got 20 points.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Outside Matthews.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers.
Alex Caruso.
Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Pass to Harden. Great D that time from Harold. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Horton Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Shamet. Now Vonleh. Here's Chioza. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 2.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Caruso, the pass to Harold. Caruso looking for an opening. Now the pass to Matthews. 4 on the clock. Here's Morris, and it's blocked by Jordan. And he recovers it, and they get it back. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Chioza, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Caruso. He has 5. 5 on the clock. Harrell trying to free himself up. Another shot. And the layup is good. Harrell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. James Harden, number 1.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Shamet kicks to Vonleh. Over Matthews. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Lakers trail. Here's Horton Tucker. It's good.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Los Angeles. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now Harrell. Clock at 6 for the lead. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Yep, that one goes. Shamet's got 8 points.
Oh, Harden is such a remarkable passer. He's adept at working the ball over to his teammates.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Lakers working the ball around now. Matthews against Harden.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Horton Tucker. Following the bucket by the Nets. Passes to Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And he makes the first. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. And the pass to Harden. Jordan. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harrell. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. The fadeaway, and it's Shamet missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Down low, Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Harden. He's got 20. Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 8th assist in the game.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to James. Over Irving. Misses off the right iron.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got LeBron James. Harrell is out there with Morris, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. LeBron with it. Picked up by Brown. The drive by LeBron. So they take the lead. James has got 23.
Oh, there's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends it off well with the strength.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Here's Shamet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Caruso. Feeds to James. Out to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. And here is Shamet. Passes it to Irving. Rejected by Gasol. Irving against Caldwell Pope. The pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Jordan high post. Back to Irving. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to James. And James throws it down.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. And it's Irving missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alex Caruso. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Harris. Shot to stop the run. Kuzma pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Goes back up. Great D that time from Irving. Nets trail by 9. Inside, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Schroeder dishes to Gasol. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Gasol. LeBron James on the wing. And they double up James. And the basket is good.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shamet on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Shamet. Both shots good from the stripe. LeBron with it. Shot from 12. No good there. Great D that time from Irving. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Now Schroeder. Now the pass to Gasol. LeBron up top. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Shamet the pass to Harris. Gasol tried to free himself up. Harris's shot is off. Lakers leading by 7. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. A Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Harris finds Shamet. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder, and Jordan has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Shamet's got 10 points in just the second half.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And they double up James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Schroeder outside. With the floater. Count it. Good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
And it goes down 2 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. LeBron passes to Gasol. And he banks in the layup.
And you love to get Gasol these high percentage looks. I mean, he doesn't miss many from being close.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Brown. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Shamet. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to James. And they double up James. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by James. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now, here's Shamet. He kicks to Harris. Back to Shamet. Rejected by Gasol. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Nets trail by 11. Irving looking over the floor, looking to get back on track here, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Gasol trying to free himself up, and it's Schroeder missing.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And stolen by LeBron. And they double up James. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Free throw drops for James.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron would probably never be able to escape.
Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
James shows no mercy on his drive to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Harden against Schroeder. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's LeBron. The three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. On the wing, Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
Love how Irving mixes it up outside, inside. He's effective at playing to his strengths.
James with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Nobody near Schroeder. Nailed from three-point land. Schroeder's got 14 points here in the second half. Harden against Schroeder, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Free throw good, Jordan.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. The three from Harden. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers take it the other way. And here is LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Gasol. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 13. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to Brown. Harris against Kuzma. Harris kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Offensive rebound.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Good on the bucket. LeBron's got 38 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now here is Harris. Rejected by Gasol, and he gets it back. And here's Harden for three. That shot misses. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. LeBron with it. Caldwell Pope outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.